And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Very good starting position for the Patriot offense as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. From the gun, Jones. His throw incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Jones. He'll get that out to the flat to White. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Got an extra defensive back out there for the Titans now here for 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Jones. Open man is Kendrick Bourne. And he will have the Patriots 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a 1st down.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And it's incomplete. Took a shot.
That's mine. That's supposed to be mine.
I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over him, and they got there to break that one up.
Here's 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Again, he'll drop to throw.
No way. No way. What's my ball on for?
Very important 3rd down conversion right there, because when you're trailing and find yourself this deep in enemy territory,
They caught the ball in mid-air.
You got to make it pay off with 6.
They don't let them catch those. Come on, Madden. Why y'all gotta be gay?
Back to throw again. Open man is Bourne. Touchdown! Kendrick Bourne, his 1st touchdown on the year. And the Patriots are within an extra point of tying this one up. And on that one, able to catch it, also able to have the wherewithal to take it in for the score.
And how about the phases of a successful catch and a completion of a play? look the ball in, secure the catch, and then, of course, the run after the catch that ends up in the end zone.
Extra point up and good by Folk. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This one taken just inside the 10. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Tannehill and the Titans come up now 1st and 10 right at the 30. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And finding the tight end Hooper. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
To throw again on 2nd down, Tannehill. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Let's go.
They run with Henry on 1st down, but nothing much materializing as he'll get forward only for about a yard.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
What's up, OG Dub? How you? Another day, paradise.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Hey Slim, I'm really not trying to believe none of that you talking about. After this game.
And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
It's up.
I know this may be jumping the gun a little bit, but 7-7, they're flinging it around like crazy. Look at the drive that's going on here. Partner, we may have to start thinking about one of these defenses just holding someone to a field goal and maybe trying to get an advantage that way.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Here's Tannehill. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll just get rid of it.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Tannehill now to throw. It's complete. This is Derrick Henry. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Tannehill throwing again. It's complete to Brown, right side. And it's a Titans touchdown. A.J. Brown with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Titans have taken the lead.
Talk to me, bro.
Bullet good on the extra point.
What you about to do the duty?
You thought that
how many I'm on there?
I'm used to myself now. I'm different.
You probably never lock knees on this on there because that's some good bump right there. You hear me?
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Okay. All right. Why they keep kicking out of bounds with this pussy ass nigga?
So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Very good starting position for the Patriot offense as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Back to throw. Jones. That's going to be caught. It's Jacoby Myers.
Bro, what you got? What you got? Deep route KO on the 4. If you ain't going
just before the 35.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
I'll tell you that much. She's throwing that bitch right to us.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
We got this.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
That bitch jump. How you get back in my face that fast? Hey, he a West Philly baby. You gotta guard him. Hey, he a West Philly baby. You better guard him.
They'll run it here.
And you got young boy over there.
And he'll take this one down to the 36. Danico Autry is in on the stop.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going. And then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, Jones.
Why is you not playing flats, bro? What are you doing?
I know I spent a lot of time talking about how tight ends in a lot of cases now are pumped up wide receivers, but they're still big people. He used that frame right there to absorb a really big hit on him and held on to the ball.
Now a first down carry for Harris. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. And trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
On 2nd down now, it's Harris, and he'll be dropped at the 23 after a pickup of about 4.
I'm using square still. I'm not even holding the left
running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
When you got it on shots, you got to hold both sticks that way.
New England on 3rd down.
And then
a
just
perfect
hold the
3
right
for
one.
3 as they look to keep that
And
streak going. This is
back
3rd and 7. Operating from the gun, Jones. That's caught by Myers. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Another good throw there in what has been a strong rookie season to this point, Charles, as he now has surpassed the 3,000-yard mark with that last completion.
And just think, he's been forced to learn on the job here in his first year. Normally, veterans talk about, hey, I've got the answers to the test before the game even begins. But this guy's taking the test with every throw, with every game. And so far, he's passing with flying colors.
Don't worry, I'm going to learn it.
Check 26, check 26, check 52. Jim, check. Fresno.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run it, try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Throw that corner specialist on.
2nd and goal from inside the 5.
I'm gonna give 2.
Here's Carter. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal.
Well, big man with ball met bigger man on the other side of the line. A really nice play for the defense.
New England on 3rd down. A perfect 4 for 4 thus far. They're looking at a 3rd and goal here. Looking to throw. Jones. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. James White, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Patriots are within an extra point of tying this one up. Folk connects on the extra point, and we are tied here in the 2nd quarter.
This nigga again? God damn.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. From the 6. And able to get this out to the 25.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! At their own 25-yard line.
His game plan is to reach.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they entered play on a 2-game win streak, and then they've got the open date on their schedule next week. So this is a group that's really looking to get the break on a high note.
And this will obviously be a tough game for them, but go ahead and play this out with me, partner. If they win here and make it 3 in a row, they get to heal up after that. You've got to think that's an ideal setup and a worthy goal to play for in this one.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. A shotgun snap for Tannehill. Eluding the pressure right. Throwing right, and that's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
And Derrick Henry with the ball in his hands, what a sight to behold, because power and speed involved in every touch for him. Coming off another spectacular season with the Titans, he became the first since LaDainian Tomlinson in 2006 and 2007 to win 2 straight rushing titles, and he did it with style, too. Just the 8th man to top 2,000 yards and the first since Adrian Peterson in 2012. He has his sights set.
Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Devin McCourty picks it off, and the Pats are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. And, Charles, that's now 4 interceptions over his last 3 halves of football, because, remember, he threw 3 picks last week.
Starting to wonder if maybe defenses and those coordinators have identified something on tape with what he's doing. Maybe a movement, maybe the way he's moving his shoulders. Who knows what it could be? He could have a few tells out there that they're keying in on and allowing defenses to get to the football a little bit faster. People steal signals. Maybe sometimes they can figure out what the quarterback's doing just by his movements.
Ooh, Cook dunked on him, made him cold. I ain't never seen that before.
They'll start the drive with a give to White. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down. That fits the bill.
That was a slightly.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Jones. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1.
Nowadays, quarterbacks don't mind throwing into coverage because of the confidence they have in their receivers to come down with the ball. But sometimes you have to be careful you don't get too confident and throw an interception.
Try to get it back.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Back to throw. Jones. It's brought in by Harris. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40.
Now that's absolutely frustrating for a defender. Had a chance to get him on the ground before he got to the sideline. But what great vision and understanding where he is on the field as he headed for the marker and picked up the first down.
Here's Jones on 1st and 10. He completes it right side to White. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. 2nd down and 5. Looking to throw. Jones. That's swung out wide to Harris. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Back to throw. Jones. Looks for Parker, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Amani Hooker. And the Titans will have the football. This is taken up past the 30. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Tannehill. And he comes back with one complete.
Get a block, bro.
And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
On 1st down, it's Tannehill. too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
Similar to a shooter in basketball who just connected on the previous shot. They run another set for him on the next play. Now, we had a guy who made the catch. They tried to get the big one downfield, but came up empty.
Bro, I'm about to get on this shit too.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
I'm gonna tell you all that. I got like 2 games ago.
Here's Tannehill.
No way.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Devin McCourty picks it off. And the Patriots are going to take over at their own 41.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And with only 4 seconds on the clock, time likely for just 1 snap of the football. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's White. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. So we've hit halftime all even at 14 apiece. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report.
It's in the making. I don't want to see anybody else throwing. Nah. I don't want to see anybody else throwing self-alleys.
Okay, Coach, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this 3rd quarter in what's been a tight contest so far.
Just hold that too long.
And ready to get the party started for the 2nd half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard from the 10. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tied game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
Yeah, Phil, we at? Pull up now. Oh, y'all got off already? I say pull up now, Phil. You can get that.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Tannehill. This will go to Henry out wide. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
A first down carry for Henry, pushing through the contact. And he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
He's had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. 2nd and 4. From the gun, here's Tannehill. He dumps it off for Henry. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
But they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll run on first down. It's Henry, and he'll snag about 5 yards down to the 32.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
The Patriots 32-yard line.
Five yards remain on second down.
One of these.
They'll run it again with Henry. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line.
I know flashy plays, as people like
to
call
it,
attracts a lot of attention. Let's face it, when you're efficient, that can control a ball game. And I love the game plan they've got going right now.
Back-to-back 5-yard gains. Didn't force the ball downfield. Picked it up on the ground.
Yeah, offensive line, they're getting it done.
Hold up. He don't even play no more. Oh, my God. 10-0.
On first down, Henry. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Hey, when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
8 yards the gain.
I'm doing this from everywhere, though,
second and a couple.
Top of the key.
Now it's Tannehill.
Fuck it. Step in that area.
That'll be caught by Brown. Touchdown, Tennessee. A.J. Brown with his 13th touchdown of the year and second of the game. And the Titans have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Extra point up and good by Bullock. And the lead is now 21-14. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Oh, 61.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And it will come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked by Kevin Byard. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Now a first down throw, Tannehill. And right side, Henry's got it. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover. And they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a first and goal.
What you chatting about?
They'll try and run for it with Henry. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. Give him 4 on the carry there at 2nd and goal.
In my book, that's running the ball well, but with intelligence. How about him keeping the clock moving, staying in bounds?
Yeah, even though it's the third quarter, you're thinking ahead, aren't you? This is where your running game can really help you with a lead in the second half.
I agree totally. It's not just end-of-the-half situations that you worry about the clock. It's throughout the game. And with a lead,
touchdown! It's complete. 3 touchdown passes now for Ryan Tannehill. And the Titans find a way to stretch their lead. it good on the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. The kick
Got him.
is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Here's Carter now on the return.
I missed it.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Who ain't got it from the top? Huh? Yeah. I got it though. I had to get open. Lord, I'm chopped.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance. Maybe play action. I think maybe
remember how you did him outside the clubhouse?
Shadow Smith, 76 yards. And the Patriots are back within a score.
You load up on the PS5 version, Matt. Fuck you talking
Extra
about?
Point up and good by Folk. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown.
Hey, Leroy.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
So I see y'all later.
Fielded right around the 8. Now a hit.
No, they didn't. Why did I know Matt was going to do that gay shit? Hey, bro. Why did I know Matt was going to do that? No, they didn't. Just do some gay ass shit.
And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right.
I'm about to say, bro. Ain't nobody even touched that, man.
And the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of the football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
I'm about to say. What's up, man? What's up, buddy?
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive 1st and 10. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
A big part of a middle linebacker's job is being able to take on blocks and then go make plays. But the best ones, they have those big guys in front of them playing defensive line that hold blockers off of them and allow them to flow sideline to sideline and make the big hits.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Back to throw, Tannehill. He completes it to Henry. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And that'll make it 3rd and 1. Now Tannehill. Check down here for Henry. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Tannehill on 1st down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
What did he say, though? He said, edible your who?
To the air again, Tannehill. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. That'll go for a gain of 7. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Carry now for Derrick Henry. And Henry fighting for the marker, but I don't think he got there. He did not. Call it no gain They snap it to Tannehill. He'll buy some time right. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. What a chance they just took. A huge chance. They go for it on fourth down, wind up getting the first.
Go ahead and admit it. You thought it was a bad call, didn't you?
I did? Yes.
I think any normal
too.
person did. How about him picking it up? Give him credit.
48 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. If you can keep getting gains like that, Charles, with the lead here in the fourth quarter, I mean, keep running it, right?
No doubt about it, but what the offense coordinator has to do is understand they're going to continue to stack the line of scrimmage. What runs do you have in your arsenal that'll work against a stacked box and continue to move the ball?
Eight yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Now Tannehill. That's complete to Trenton Cannon, the running back. And out of bounds right around the 20.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on 1st and 2nd downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Henry. They'll get it inside the red zone, but only for a couple down to the 19.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on 2nd down. Here's Tannehill.
No, he didn't.
They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
Tweaking, bro.
Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And the Pats are right back in this football game. A critical error there in a tight game in the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter. Turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
The tackle made there by Linval Joseph. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. To throw from his end zone. Jones. Throw left side complete. That's Harris. And he'll take this one up to about the 6-yard line. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get it out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
He'll get that out to the flat to right. And he will have a Patriots 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
One of my old teammates called me the other day when he was watching the game. He's like, man, trying to watch an NFL game and trying to account for their passing game, that's difficult. And just when you think you get everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield. And in this case, he picks up a 1st down.
Now Jones. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Carter. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a 1-score game. So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. First down, here's White. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Not in a position where they absolutely have to rush right now, but they definitely have to pick up the tempo a bit.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Jones. This one to Bourne, and he's got it. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
I'm starting to wonder here. Are they trying to prevent winning? Because right now, they're laying back and they're picking them apart, moving the ball downfield. I think they got to start bringing a little pressure towards the quarterback.
To throw is Jones. It's complete. James White. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Now Jones. That's caught by Myers. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Jones. And oh, that one nearly intercepted. That would have sealed it. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Jones. Oh, Jones has just thrown his 3rd interception. Picked by Kevin Byard. And the Titans have just about sewn up this football game. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Throwing now, Tannehill. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Tannehill now to throw. And he finds a man with a crossing route. Absolutely ideal there. Get a good size play, get out of bounds.
Well, you saw the coaching there. That is taught and it is emphasized. Get out of bounds, understand your situation, as well as just understanding the game.
Tannehill. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked up by the
Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And the Patriots are right back in this football game.
Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offense coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off near the 34.
And the Titans are going to hang on the final play. They get the turnover to seal this football game.
Well, we were on hand for a fun and entertaining game here. Coming down really to that last play. Great job defensively to get the pick and seal it.
And we know that every play during a game matters.